Hi guys, Pierce here, back with another review. Here I have LEGO's 2015 Hailfire Droid, set number 75085, about 163 pieces. This set originally retails for about 25 Canadian dollars or about 20 US dollars. This set is pretty pricey on the secondhand market for a sealed box, going I could see over 200 Canadian in some cases, though you could find a cheaper price for ones that are already open. Moving on to our first minifigure, we have the B2 Super Battle Droid. We get two of these bad boys. Same version we have been receiving all these years. Good looking front, exposed back, which is not the best, but it's okay. The legs can move. I did hear that Clone Army Customs actually did make movable legs. You would have to pay some extra money for that, but yeah, at least they're durable legs. The arms, get him to wave angrily and shoot his lasers out. It's just a regular version of his arms. You don't got the watch those wrist rockets version. Probably extra nice, but that's fine. Just nice, good Super Battle Droid. Alright, time for the main star of this show, the Phase 1 Clone Lieutenant. Basically the main reason why everyone bought this set, including me, and a huge reason of why a lot of LEGO investors pulled out their hair. This minifigure was very scarce and very sought after. The Phase 1 Clone Troopers just got a new facelift, and the ranking system was out, so you got the Clone Sergeant, the Clone Commander, and Clone Captain. Everyone wanted to complete the officer rainbow. You could have only gotten the Clone Lieutenant initially through a promotional poly bag after paying a certain amount of money, and this heightened demand and the scarcity of this minifigure drove up prices, and yeah, I guess a lot of investors were looking forward to that, in my point of view, looking at them. LEGO releases this set, which democratizes this minifigure, and I was really happy about that. I'm not really sure about the investors. They just saw this new flood of supply coming in. They're freaking out, but I really like it. The funny part is that it's actually an upgrade over the poly bag. If you look at the legs, it actually features leg armor print. The poly bag version doesn't come with leg armor print. He comes with a blaster carbine, basically the same color pattern as the other officers. Has the same classic angry clone face. And yeah, really good minifigure. You know what? I'm happy LEGO democratized this minifigure. And plus, I get to complete the colors of my officer rainbow. But yeah. Here we come to our Hailfire Droid. This is the successor to the one released in 2008. It actually features some features that were not previously there, such as these chin blasters. In lore, the Hailfire Droid does have chin blasters. It's just not as exaggerated on the one seen on here. But hey, more DACA, more firepower to scare off the enemy. I like it. You got wheels. Compared to the older version, this just uses a printed dish piece as the wheels. I like how they print it, so it's just, they did put in effort. I don't feel like it has the same texture or the same look effect as the 2008 version aesthetically, which is kind of a letdown. But functionally, this is superior because you can roll this on hard, soft, fluffy surfaces, and this thing will roll just fine. So functionally, this is way superior than the 2008 version. It also has the guards, wheel guards, which the 2008 version doesn't really have. It is a bit big, but hey, it's there. It also replaces the flick-fire missiles with spring-loaded missiles. Now, again, to use these, just press it down here, fire away. A lot more effective, flies farther and hits harder. I wish they were able to give you 8 of these, but he only give you 4 of these. I guess the designer went for structural durability. You can see that he used a Technic connection to hold the missiles to the main body. It does sacrifice on the cool factor. I believe it would be extremely cool to have 8 of these spring-loaded bad boys raining the sky with spring-loaded missiles onto unsuspecting clone troopers. I think, functionally speaking, this is a huge upgrade over the flick-fire missiles. But aesthetically, it feels a little bit, the missile launches feel a little bit too blocky, which kind of further takes the aesthetics away from the design. But otherwise, it's pretty decent. Also, there is this toe piece at the back of the Hailfire Droid, so you can actually roll this Hailfire Droid fully unobstructed into battle, which is a really nice look, which is very, very cool. Another thing that the design can do that I don't think the designers actually intended is that you can actually put these 2 wheels down like this, and it almost looks like those Mario racing carts just like float around, and then you can just like have this thing float around crazily and then just lob a bunch of missiles everywhere. Yeah, overall I believe this is a decent set. The strongest quality of this set is playability. You got those improved spring-loaded missiles, wheels that can take this thing anywhere, those adjustable laser cannons, and it's very durable, not gonna break. So 10 out of 10. Cost, it's kind of dictated by the Clone Lieutenant. If you really want him, I think it's worth it. If you don't, you might hesitate a bit. Aesthetically speaking, this is where this thing kind of falls flat a little bit. The 2008 version, the treads, it just captures the texture and the look of the treads, I think, a lot better than this version in my opinion. The flick fire missiles, even though it is inferior to the spring-loaded missiles, I just feel like it captures the look of those missiles a lot better. On the other hand, the inclusion of the rapid laser cannons and the wheel guards are nice, but they are a bit exaggerated. It's not that overall, it's not that bad aesthetically, but it's just not as good as the previous version. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. For Intangibles, the Clone Lieutenant is carrying this set. I just really like how LEGO is making this minifigure more accessible. I finally get to complete the colors of the officer rainbow. This set is also very modifiable. You can take the front off and make the front laser cannons more accurate. You could probably modify like the missile launchers, and then like if you have spare spring-loaded launchers, you can just easily reconfigure this to have like 8 spring-loaded launchers and go crazy with it. So it is modifiable. It's pretty good. Just nothing beyond the Clone Lieutenant. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, which gives a total score of 31 out of 40, which is about a B+. Pretty good. Should you buy this set again, like currently? Probably not. Like if you want the Clone Lieutenant, just get the Clone Lieutenant himself. It is like the strongest feature of this set is playability. Like that's what, if you really want a playable like version of the Hailfire Droid, this is a very good set. I just feel like if you're making a diorama or like a mock and you don't want to like make your own Hailfire Droid, then you're just probably better off with the 2008 design. It just looks a lot better. But yeah, I think this is still a pretty good design for, I think, like what it was meant to do. It's more of a, really appreciate you guys listening up to this point. And yeah, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and catch you later.